Oh my goodness sakes. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It has been a minute. It has been a minute. And I just don't even want to talk about the technical difficulties it took me to get on today. Oh, technology makes me want to, yeah, not good, not good. But I am here and I am so happy to be here. So, as many of you saw, I had quite the hiatus in the month of July. I had a lot of things going on. I had vacation with family, I had vacation with girlfriends, I had the grandkids here, and I kind of thought that I'd still be able to, and I was just quite delusional. I was quite delusional to think I was going to be able to do all the things. So I am here. For those of you who are watching, please say hello. I'm so happy to see you, hear you, be part of your day. If you're watching on YouTube, obviously this is a replay, but thanks for being here. I always like to know who you are and where you're from and all that good stuff. So I got some business. I got some business to take care of. So something that I had been thinking about for such a very long time, and I finally put into practice. So, how do I say this? Like, it's very fun to be like part of tutorials and this and that and offering all of these things, but it felt very piecemeal to me. Like, I'm going to do this little piece and then I've got to market the heck out of it. And then I'm going to do this little piece and I've got to market the heck out of that. And it just felt very overwhelming to me. And I thought there has to be a way to make this a little bit easier for myself and of very high value to you. So I have started a membership. And it is called the Pretty Paper Society. It is a monthly membership. You can participate for as long as you like. You can go on hiatus, all of those things. What it involves is a weekly exclusive tutorial, video, PDF, emailed to you one every week exclusive. It also includes a monthly class that is 8 projects. Video, PDF, tutorial, all of those things emailed directly to you. We also have a Facebook group, so we're going to be doing some fun things in there. Stay tuned. But that's what we're going to do. It just is kind of that one-stop shop. We're going to make it as easy as we possibly can for you. So for one weekly tutorial, one free tutorial every week, plus one class every month. So that's a total of 12 projects. Plus, we're going to do some fun things. We're going to do mystery stamping. We're going to do bingo. We're going to have exclusive sales and things like that. So the way that it's going to work is it's $39 a month. $39 a month gets you everything that I ever do. You can get all of the tutorials, all of those things. Now, if we sell a kit or this or that, we'll talk about that when it happens. If you want to buy product and all of that kind of stuff, we'll talk about that down the road. Right now, it is just the tutorials. So one every week and then one class of 8 projects every month. $39, but wait, there's more. We are doing a special $29 sign up this month only. So if you want to get in for $29 and get all the things, and then you are locked into the $29 price, but it will be $39 on September 1st. So it's a great deal and I'm super excited about it. Also, exclusive perk for those of my Stampin' Up! Demonstrators who are direct to me. They'll get it all for free. And so that is what we're going to be doing. But I have so many fun things planned and I'm so excited about it. It's just a one-stop shop. We're not going to piddle around with other things. It's just going to be, this is what it is. You're going to get all of those things I just mentioned and a lot of other things, plus really great discounts, really great packages on things. First sign up if we do like extra things. But anyway, I'm super, super excited about it. I hope you're excited about it. If you are interested in that, just put society in the notes below this video, and I will make sure to get you all of that information ASAP. So I think it's going to be really good. So my first tutorial already went up in our Facebook group, and it goes out tomorrow to our email group. So you don't want to miss anything. So again, if you want to be in on that starting crew, you just have to put the word society in the comments below and I will make sure and get it. You can also just DM me. That works really well. But I've got a really cute project for you guys today, so I'm very excited about it. It is very fallish. Even though it's August and I just am not happy with all the Halloween stuff. We went looking for porch furniture. There's no porch furniture, no deck furniture to be found. It's just Halloween and back to school. So I get it, but I'm also like, boo, I'm not a big fan of that either. So let me get my camera going. To how long it took me to get this camera set up today, like no joke, friends. It's just, there's a lot going on. So I want to show you the card that kicked off this card. So this is, look at how cute that is. That is a really cute card. So we are going to make this card together, but we're going to make it fall rather than Christmas. So we are going to use the, let me grab it, Simply Leaves stamp set, because it comes with the coordinating punch. Remember when this was the big deal? The big deal was when we had a stamp set and it had a punch. Now we're all into the dies and everything. So we're going back old school. What do I love about this? Really fun leaf images. I'm a sucker for a leaf. And then really good words as well. Anytime we can get those really great images with really great leaves, I'm 100% in on that. Oh, by the way, yes, these are my hands. This tells you how much. Look at that. That is embarrassing. There's a lot of sun being had. A lot of sun being had. So the way we are going to start this card is we are going to start it with a piece of Golden Glow that measures 5.5 by 4.25. This is our base. And then we are using the Gingham package, the new in color Gingham. Here's what I love. Whoop, look at that. So you get the larger plaid or gingham, and then you get the smaller one on the back. So really, really cute. Love me some gingham. I'm obsessed. It's one of my favorite patterns in the whole world. So we're going to go, I'm going to go for this one with the small side, was where I'm going to put my adhesive. I'm going to put this. And so this will be, of course, like a perfect little set in. So remember that if this is 4.25 by 5.5, this is 5.25 by 4. That's how we create that nice little matting on that. So we're going to put that aside. Next up, we have a piece of Perfectly Pine. I hope that's the name. Like I said, it's been a while, friends. I could be just making things up. But this is going to be 7.5 by 4. And we're going to score it at 2.5 and 5. And that's what's going to give us this nice little accordion fold. Whoop. So that is what we're going to do that. This needs a little bit of burnishing because it is it's popping. It is popping. It is not. So we just need to make sure we get that nice and firm on there. So what we're going to do now is we are going to decorate this piece here. And so we need to create a couple of different things. So let me grab what I have here. First thing I have is I have 3 pieces of basic white. All right, and they are going to measure 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. And so we are going to go ahead and adhere all 3 of these to our panels. Now, the only tricky part is making sure that this part is down. This is going to be the part that is adhered to the card front. So we need to make sure that that part is down and we are good to go there. And so we're just going to do all 3 of these, one on each of these panels. Now what I like about this particular card is once you get the basics down, you can have so much fun with it. There's so many different fun things that we can do with this. And this is like, that was the basic, right? This just needs to be 7.5 by 4 scored at 2.5 and by 5. And once you've got that down, you're good to go. You're good to go. So we're going to put that over here as well. So the next thing that I have is I have a piece of that gingham, but I have it in the Golden Glow. I have it in the Golden Glow. And for this one, I'm going to put the adhesive on the back side of this. So we're going to go ahead and put the adhesive on the back side of that, and we're going to put it right on the front here. All right, so far we've just been doing a lot of gluing. We did some cutting, we did some scoring, we did a lot of gluing. How about we do a little bit of stamping? So what I want to talk to you about the stamping part is when you're working with a punch and you're working with a stamped image, you always want to pay attention to how am I punching that out? If you stamp it a certain way and you can't get your punch in there, now you're just in big trouble, right? You've created a lot of chaos for yourself. So let's go ahead and get some of our stamping done. So we are going to keep it all in the family here. We've got Peaceful Pine. I thought it was Perfect Pine. I was pretty close, wasn't I? I think A for effort. It's been a while. You know, when you take that much time off, you really do just like lose all sense of how things work. It's a little bit crazy in how that happens. So we're going to take one of our leaves from that Simply Leaves, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp it right here. All right, isn't that just so good? It stamps really nice and dark, so you get that really beautiful tone on tone. So I'm a big, big fan of that. And then your punch just slides in there perfectly. If we had done it upside down or sideways, we just would have caused ourselves a whole lot of chaos. Nobody needs more chaos in their life, my friends. Nobody. So again, I'm going to take a little peek. This is my Golden Glow. I know I'm going to come right there. So I've got this one that just has this little bit of viney. It almost looks like, if you put it this way, it looks like sea coral. Does that not look like sea coral? But we're going to take it this way, Golden Glow, which I just love. I mean, what a great, both of these colors, so great for fall, right? And like I said, we're not rushing fall, but it's just such a darn cute set. All right, and we're going to punch one of those as well. So we'll get that guy out of the way. Now with this one, because if you look on here, do you see how it leaves it pretty bare on the edges, I think. So I'm just going to go ahead with one of my blending brushes. I'm just going to come in and I'm just going to give it a little bit of color around the edges. I think just gives it a little bit more depth, and then we'll carry it on the front. So just gives it a little bit more depth, not necessarily something you have to do, but I just kind of liked it. I punched out a couple earlier, and so I'm just going to come in and do the same thing with that. I've also seen where people have just taken it and just like rubbed the edge right on there, but who doesn't love a cute little tool, right? Who doesn't love a cute little blending brush? All right, so we've got our leaves there. So those I'm feeling really good about. We'll put that away. I do want to do a greeting for this. And so thinking of you always. That is a very, very sweet little sentiment. And we are going to do that in our Peaceful Pine. See, it just takes me a second to get back on it. Peaceful Pine. And I got to pull this close and get my head right down in there because I can't see a thing. I am just shocked at how fast. Once I was like, oh, yep, no, can't see anything. Can't see anything. So we've got that greeting, so we feel good there. And then I am also going to put a greeting in this middle panel. And another one, it says, I am grateful for your kindness. So really, really sweet. And again, we're going to get right on in there, aren't we? And so I'm going to put it at the top of this panel so that, sorry if you see my head in there, so that I've got some room to write my greeting in there. I can just do a little XOXO Lisa, which is, if you've gotten things from me, oftentimes what I will put. So we've got this part. Now we've got these leaves. So I'm going to take one of the Peaceful Pine, and I'm going to take one of these, and I'm just going to layer them together with their little stems touching. So all that really means is I need to put a little bit of adhesive on this one. And I'm just going to give that a little go right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my snail. Ooh, she's not wanting to cooperate. There we go. A little bit of snail on the back. And I'm going to stick this one right here. And look at, there's like perfect room for that sweet little leaf. So I've got that. I'm going to come in with a little bit of Golden Glow ribbon. I love this ribbon for tying things. I just feel like it's nice and sturdy. It doesn't, you know, you get some ribbon and she's just a little wonky and everything. So did you see the snips are back? So excited. I do have one that has ribbon on it. That is my ribbon snips. This is my paper snips. Never the two should be crossed, right? We know that. So I'm going to come in with that. And then how do I want to stick that on? I had some glue dots here at one point. Where do you think they went? Well, we're just going to put that on. We're going to use a little bit of adhesive. That will also work just really great. So we're going to go ahead and put that little ribbon on there. And then this one, we are going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. And I'm going to use the mini ones. I know some people are anti-mini dimensionals. I think they are just the cutest thing ever. So I love, love, love them. I go through so many dimensionals. I think I'm going to challenge myself that I need to actually like use one set before I open another set. It's just not not my strong suit. All right, so that is the cute little front of our card. And I'm going to go ahead and come in with some of our little gems, our in colored dots. All right, and we're just going to go ahead and get those on there. All right, super cute on the front. And so we need to just do a little bit more inside, and we're going to keep it really simple. And I'm just going to do it like this. Now, if you look on here, there is a little method to my madness. So golden glow, peaceful pine, golden glow. I just mixed it up a little bit. I think it is more pleasing to the eye that way. That may just be my own little wackadoodle way that I see things, but I feel like that works really well. So we're going to go ahead and put this one on. All right, so you've got a little something there, a little something here. Now all we have to do is we have to turn this one over. We're going to go ahead and do 2 nice lengths of adhesive so that we make sure it stays. Now, one of the nice things with working with this little gingham, straight lines, straight lines. So when we go to put this on, we should be able to not get so anxious about whether or not it's in the, it's straight. We know it's straight because there's a straight line there, right? Look at how cute that is. Oh, that is just darling. Love, 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 love. All right, my friends. That's what I got for you today for our little Make It Monday. So last chance. Products are out. There's a new product of the month. You know, you always get that $5 when you spend $75. So that is there as well. Mine's on its way. It's really, really pretty. It, again, fall, hello, pumpkins. But it's really pretty designer series paper. You're definitely going to want it. And I will share it probably next week with you in my project. And again, if you are interested in our membership, $29. You can lock yourself in with that $29. It is a free exclusive tutorial every single week, video, PDF, full color, along with a full class every month of 8 projects. And then we're also going to have exclusive membership events. We're going to do mystery stamping. That'll be free for you. We're going to do bingo. That will be free for you. So lots of fun stuff going on in there. If you are interested in our Pretty Paper Society, just put society in the comments and I will make sure to get you the link to sign up. Well, it's still $29 and a rockin' deal. And then once you sign up for $29, it's just always $29. You can quit whatever you want. I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about it. So that is what I have for you guys today. I hope that you have a glorious Monday, a great start to your week. And we'll see you back here next Monday for Make It Monday. Bye, guys.